I've been a truck driver for most of my adult life, and the thing people don't understand about long roads is that they mess with your sense of time. Hours stretch, minutes disappear. By the time I reached the Redwood Highway Motel, I wasn't just tired, I was hollow. Fog pressed in from every direction, and the redwood trees stood so close together they felt like walls. The motel looked like it had been forgotten on purpose. The neon vacancy sign buzzed like it was struggling to stay awake, just like me. Inside, the clerk moved slowly, as if every gesture cost him something. When he slid the key across the counter and said room 9, he hesitated, then added quietly that if the mirror bothered me, I should cover it. I laughed it off. People say strange things at night. The room itself didn't feel haunted. That's what bothered me later. It felt neutral, like it didn't care who stayed there. I dropped my bag, turned on the bathroom light, and splashed water on my face. When I looked up, my reflection was still bent over the sink. A second later, it straightened. I stood frozen, heart thumping, and raised my hand. The reflection copied me, 5 seconds late. No warping, no blur, just delay. I tested it again, slower this time. Same result. I told myself it was exhaustion, maybe a trick of the light, but when I smiled, the reflection didn't copy it right away. When it finally did, the smile lingered longer than mine had. I tried to sleep, but the room felt alert. Every sound, pipes knocking, wind brushing the walls, felt intentional. Around 2 a.m., I heard the bathroom door creak open. I hadn't closed it. The mirror was uncovered, and the reflection was already standing there, waiting. I turned my back to it and covered the mirror with a towel, but even then, I could feel something behind the glass, like pressure. The next morning, I checked out early. The clerk didn't ask how my stay was. He already knew. I thought leaving would end it. It didn't. At a gas station miles down the road, I washed my hands and glanced up. My reflection was smiling before I was. That was the moment panic set in. After that, reflections stopped acting like tools and started acting like observers. I caught movement in dark windows, in my phone screen, and polished metal. Once, standing outside my truck, I saw myself already sitting in the driver's seat, hands on the wheel, staring forward like it was waiting for the road to open. I started covering mirrors everywhere I went, shaving without looking, brushing my teeth with my eyes closed. But you can't avoid reflections forever. Weeks later, curiosity dragged me back. The motel hadn't changed. Same fog, same silence. The clerk finally talked. He told me room 9 didn't make people disappear. It studied them. Every guest left something behind. Timing, habits, reactions. The mirror didn't trap you all at once. It practiced you until it didn't need the delay anymore. When that happened, someone always left the room, just not always the original person. The last time I entered room 9, the mirror showed no delay at all. My reflection moved with me perfectly, like a synchronized twin. We sat together, breathed together. I felt recognized in a way no human had ever made me feel. That scared me more than the delay ever had. Instead of covering the mirror, I turned it away from the wall. The reflection lost rhythm instantly. Its movement sped up, then slowed like it was drowning in bad timing. Cracks crept across the glass. I ran before it could recover. The motel closed a month later, but mirrors didn't vanish with it. Even now, years later, sometimes late at night, I'll catch my reflection lag just a fraction of a second behind me. Not enough for anyone else to notice, just enough for me to know that room 9 doesn't need a building anymore. It only needs patience and someone tired enough to look too long.